Hello, welcome in for another edition of Talking Rasslin with Pondwater and Amy. I'm Pondwater Dave. Joined with me as always is the First Lady of the Arn Anderson Fan Club, Miss Amy Vaughn.
Hello, hello. I got my Four Horseman hat and jacket on. It's actually a little cool. So I needed to snuggle up.
We had a little cool snap the other night. Made for Tuesday night. Went and watched Monday night. Monday night we watched Maddie play softball in Madison, and it was a really comfortable evening.
Oh yeah. I bet that was nice after you're out there watching ball and
Yeah,
nice little breeze.
it was a nice night. It wasn't a good result, but it was a
Well,
nice night.
that only makes you better, right? You
Yeah,
can't win every day.
they just couldn't get going with their bats. Every time they hit something, it went directly to somebody. And if it looked like it was
Exactly.
going to get through, they'd pull it out of their ass and snatching. Just when it goes wrong, it goes.
Yeah. So
So how
how
you doing?
many I'm doing good. Last week we had a huge storm come through. Like after I got off with you all last week, last Wednesday, we were out of school. We didn't have power for like 18 hours.
Oh wow.
Tree, we didn't have any real damage, but like tree limbs and like twigs and that kind of stuff was just strewn everywhere. It's 100-mile-an-hour winds is what we were dealing with for a little bit of time. There was an E1 tornado that went through Graves. It wasn't. I mean, it did some damage, but nothing like we've seen before.
We came through down here too. We were all right where we're at, but
Good, good. I
with
know
those high
sometimes
winds and
a lot of
power
times
outages and
our weather is connected. Either you're getting ready to get it after I had it, or you had it and I'm getting ready to get it. I don't
yeah.
know. It just seems to do that way. But yeah, it's hard. Can you believe it's almost September? Like I can't. Like
It
I
blows
mean,
me away.
I work with the school system, and so we just started back, but it just doesn't seem like we have been in there that long, but we really have. So it's just kind of crazy. But other than that, everything's good.
Well, good.
How about you?
Oh, great! Came
April.
off came off a big wrestling weekend. SWA. At,
I'm
at,
dying to know, how did he do? How did Steve do?
oh, we're gonna get there.
Okay,
But
okay,
they
okay.
they were they were over 800 strong and loud in that gym. It was a very successful event.
I It had to be. I can't imagine that it wouldn't be. I mean, just the card and everything. Like there was, look at those girls at the back. They're like,
Oh yeah, it,
like they're here.
this street fight. This last man standing match started the night. Lou Cameron and Barry Wolf. Uh,
Did you say it started the night?
yeah, they started
Oh man.
like Wolf hit the ring, brought two chairs with him, and he was ready. We weren't waiting,
Sure. Well, that's
and
probably true. You're not going to wait with this crew.
and first right off the bat, I want to thank Kimberly Whidden Chauvin for all the great pictures that she
Oh
took, and
yes.
we're using them. We're going to use them here. They started out strong, beating the living piss out of each other.
Oh,
You see Wolf going after him with the chairs.
ooh man.
Uh,
That's a swing too.
but in the end, Lou got the better of him.
Really? Well, we thought that might be the way it goes, but I mean, because just a monster. You don't know when to stop.
Yeah, and Wolf's going to be out because Lou went
Oh
back
no.
after him and beat him with a chair.
Oh no.
He already had a bad leg, and he made it worse. It was something. Second match, we had Pharaoh Funk and Eric Black. Eric stole a win there. Um, and then we had Mikey
Look
and
at him.
old school Steve Starr. He came out to George Jones. I don't need your rocking chair.
I love
I've been
it.
doing this for 20 years, and I've never had anybody use George Jones for their entrance music. So I popped for that. Um,
Definitely appropriate. Are they
had
shaking
a
hands?
Marcel Pringle came in for the match, and I got to meet him. He was big on the Gulf Coast circuit back when Steve was going strong. Cowboy Bob Kelly and all of them. Andrew's here. Coach Keith's here. Happy birthday, Coach Keith.
Yes. I hope you had a great birthday, Coach.
But Mikey shook hands with Steve before the match, which really pissed off Lucas Frost.
Really?
Lucas Frost.
Ah.
I mean, he was telling him to beat the old man up.
Yeah.
You can see Lucas is in there getting on him about. No, I mean he was yelling at and giving him instructions.
Yeah, you look disgusted also.
Well, I mean, I just want him to
let
get
them
down.
shake hands. Right.
Yeah.
Let them shake hands.
But in the end, Steve Starr won. It was a good match, and the crowd was into everything he did.
Oh, I'm so happy for him.
The local news had done a story on him on the news, and you know, at 61 years old, he did a great job, and I don't think we've seen the last of him.
Oh, I'm so glad it went well. All that hard work, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Have you talked to him after the match, like 2 or 3 days, like when all that stuff starts settling in?
I haven't spoke to him yet, but
the sort is he might be like, the adrenaline wore off.
But did you see the video? Did I show you? Did you see the video where I was farting around in the ring?
Yes, I did. I didn't say nothing because I was just thinking, I was like, oh, Steve has really stroked something in him. He's ready. He's ready to go.
It took me 2 attempts to do that.
Well, I mean, yeah.
But I mean, I hadn't done it in 20 years.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
And then the Riots.
Yeah.
The Riots and the Frost Boys met. The winner's tag champions. The loser can't team anymore for 90 days.
And I saw who the winners were. What's he got? A lightsaber? What's he got?
No,
a kendo stick.
No, he's throwing great. He's got him around the neck. Once the interference took place, Mikey got in there and he decked Lucas Frost. He decked Doc. He got Grayson, and Obama took a heck of a spear.
Oh no!
And Mikey threw Obama back in the ring, and Obama counted the 3 count. And Mikey's done with DFB. He's going his own way. They've been abusing. They've been abusing him pretty bad, and I think after he don't have to take it anymore.
Right, and he was trying to be respectful earlier, and they were getting on to him for doing that. And
yeah.
So yeah, good.
Look at that.
That's crazy.
Look at that foot to the face. Poor Doc.
That's a great picture.
Stephanie goes, Alex's stuff looks so good. And I said, yeah, because it's real.
Yeah, really. Exactly. Man.
Because they asked me, they go, would you have wanted to take that spear Obama took? And I said, I don't care about taking the spear. It's the boot to the face I'm not taking.
You're like, my face has already been reconstructed once. I can't be getting it reconstructed again. That looks pretty. Look, this Kimberly took some really great photos.
Oh, yeah, she's awesome.
Yes, these are fabulous.
And there they are with the tag belts.
I did see that.
And then we had Cowboy Cliff Rogers against Ryan. And Ryan is the assistant principal at this school. And the crowd loves him there.
Oh, I love it.
They fought all over the place. It was a bunkhouse stampede. But that's after Ryan hit the Hurricane Rana off the top rope.
Oh my gosh.
It was spectacular.
I bet those kids were flipping out that
Oh,
their assistant principal was doing all this stuff.
well, yeah. I mean, they got coaches. I mean, the different schools down there. Coaches wrestle. The principal wrestles.
I
So,
love it. I do. That's
and
awesome.
it's just a whole community deal. Excuse me.
You know,
But
you're not getting
SWA
a
was on
cold, are
fire
you?
down there, and
Heck yeah.
and we can thank our fans. They showed up and they were loud, and I mean, just I missed some pictures there. There was a 6-man with Nick Wonder, Flying Brian Hicks, and Sampson against the Hosies and Chad Knight from the Night Butcher.
Yeah.
He's the owner of the Night Butcher. I can't believe I didn't get them in the PDF, man. Anyway, Chad Knight, Reggie tried to interfere, threw powder. Chad ducked, it hit Flying Brian, and Chad rolled him up and got the pin. And Hunter Rhodes pulled Reggie off the apron and carried him off. So the crowd popped for that. I got to tell you, during the bunkhouse stampede, the principal pulled a paddle out from under the ring, started paddling, and he actually paddled Reggie too. So
I love it. Oh, that's
yeah,
fun.
I saw
Got
that
into
paddle.
the action.
I saw that paddle, and I had a flashback from back in the day with Coach Haggerty and Coach Wesley giving me licks in gym.
I bet. Did you have to grab your knees? Did you have to bend over? Did it have holes in it?
Yeah.
The paddle? Or
Yeah.
just straight up a paddle.
It was a paddle. I mean, it had little holes drilled in it. Coach Wesley didn't hit that hard.
I
Coach
think they were
Haggerty-
still paddling.
Coach Haggerty'd light that ass up. I'm for paddling. To this day, I'm still
I
for
bet.
paddling. And hey, I may have a hot opinion, but if you don't want your kid paddling at school, I mean,
Well, I
told-
definitely, we used to have one. We had, well, not one, but go ahead.
it's not abuse. It's consequences for your poor actions. So
yeah, but you know, yes,
parents-
I agree.
parents
a
today
whole
don't
different-
want that. They can't understand why those
They
little
don't even
fuckers are so
discipline their
bad.
kids
but
at all. So
I know.
yeah, I definitely think there's so much that can
Well, my
be
kids
done.
knew that
Like,
if they got in
know-
trouble at school, they got in trouble at home.
Right. Yeah, those days are gone, just
Yeah.
so you know. But I mean, wouldn't hurt. But we'd have to bring so much we'd have to get there, we'd have to do so much more. You know what I mean? It would just be disastrous.
We're going to talk about SuperClash III tonight. The main event was Kerry Von Erich and Jerry Lawler. Kerry Von Erich was the WCWA, World Class Wrestling Association World Heavyweight Champion.
Yes.
Lawler was the AWA World Heavyweight Champion. And this was a
SuperClash
title.
is an AWA event, right? SuperClash.
It was,
an AWA
well,
event.
it's under the AWA umbrella,
yes.
but it was it was like,
Yes.
it was like an alliance, the World Class,
Lawler was
the
there.
CWA,
Yes.
Continental. I mean, it was a joint pay-per-view.
Because this was in 1988.
Yes.
So,
But before we
sorry.
do that,
oh, okay, I'm sorry.
before we get to it, I thought it would be fun to see what was going on with Kerry Von Erich in 1988, a month leading up to this event, with a little segment that I like to call "That Boy Was Busy."
Okay.
That boy was busy making towns. That boy was busy
So let's talk about Kerry Von Erich's month before going to Chicago with the UIC Pavilion for SuperClash III. His road to SuperClash III took him 18,266 miles
Wow.
in 33 days.
So can I ask a question just real quick?
Yes.
Is this right before he goes to the WWF/E? Like,
No, we still got some time before he goes. I mean, it's not far off.
when did he, was it 1990? When did he go? Do you know? If you don't, that's fine.
I don't know off the top of my head.
Okay. So this is before though. So, okay. Okay.
Yeah, we still got some time.
3. Yeah, we do, don't we? Okay.
Yeah,
Couple of years.
I think-
okay.
I think he went 90.
Okay.
I think
Okay.
it was 90 or 91, honestly. Somebody in the chat could probably tell us.
Where is our Willie? Where is Willie? Eddie's saying then 90. So, okay. I'm sorry.
But let's talk about where he was at. We're going to start with November the 11th of 1988. It was a Texas-Tennessee shootout at the Sportatorium in Dallas, Texas, where the team of Eric Embry, Frank Dusick, Kerry Von Erich, and Steve Cox defeated the team of Eddie Marlin, Fatu. Yeah, that Fatu ends up being Rikishi.
Bless.
Jeff Jarrett, and Samu by disqualification at 8 minutes and 17 seconds.
It was called what? A Texas-Tennessee shootout?
A Texas-Tennessee shootout. So Team Texas versus Team Tennessee.
Okay.
And then on the 12th of November, for the World Heavyweight Championship, Kerry Von Erich defeated Colonel De Beers at an AWA event at the Showboat Sports Pavilion in Las Vegas, Nevada. And I'm wondering, is that the night that Colonel De Beers pulled his prosthetic foot off? I don't know.
Okay.
Then on the 19th in Killeen, Texas, in a steel cage, Kerry Von Erich and Steve Cox defeated the Samoan SWAT team, which is Fatu and Samu. On the 24th in Jackson, Tennessee, Kerry challenged Jerry for the AWA World Heavyweight title, but Lawler defeated Kerry that night.
Actually defeated, or was it a draw or something?
It says defeated.
Okay.
On the 25th of November, in a steel cage, Kerry Von Erich defeated Jerry Lawler at the Sportatorium.
Man, okay.
Then Kerry and Kevin go to Japan on the 29th for the New Japan Cup Series 1988.
Okay.
Kerry and Kevin defeat George Takano and Kantaro Hoshino. This took place at the Hakata Star Lanes in Fukuoka, Japan. I'm going to butcher this up. This is going to be fun. My hillbilly ass trying to pronounce these names in Japan.
Now, is this their annual tournament?
Yeah, this is the New Japan Cup.
Okay. Okay.
And then on the 30th, Kerry and Kevin defeated Kantaro Hoshino and Masa Saito. And they did this. It was at the Prefectural Gymnasium in Mizazaki, Japan.
Okay.
Then on December 1st, for the IWGP Tag Team titles, Masa Saito and Ricky Choso defeated Kerry and Kevin Von Erich. This was also this was at the Prefectural Gymnasium in Kagoshima, Japan. On the 3rd, Masa Saito and Shinji Sakaguchi versus the Von Erichs went to a double count out. This was in Namazu, Shizuoka, Japan. On the 4th, the Von Erichs defeated the Southern Boys, Steve Armstrong and Tracy Smothers, at the Sports Center in Sendai, Miyagi, Japan. The Von Erichs versus the Southern Boys.
In Japan. In Japan. Okay.
On December 5th, Kerry and Kevin defeated Masachono and Shinan Hashimoto by disqualification. On the 6th, George Takano and Fujinami defeated Kerry and Kevin. No, they went to a double disqualification against Kerry and Kevin.
Okay.
On the 7th, the Von Erichs defeated Kobayashi and Koshinaka Then on the 12th, I mean on the 9th, for the IWGP Heavyweight title versus the World Class title, Kerry Von Erich versus Tatsumi Fujinami went to a double countout.
So he tagged with his brother most of that time, and then the very last match was a title versus title.
And then he defended it. Then they did another title unification on the 9th.
They were going to unify them.
There was title versus title.
Interesting. Okay.
And then on the 9th, Fujinami defeats Kerry Von Erich by a referee's decision. The referee stopped the match due to excessive blood.
Interesting.
But Fujinami did not want the belt on a referee's decision and returned the belt to Von Erich. Which is very interesting because now we're going to December 13th for the for the SuperClash.
Right. Yes, exactly. That is very interesting.
So that was a heck of a month leading up to this event. I mean, Kerry was a world traveler, 18,266 miles.
So basically 2 weeks in Japan, but literally every day. Like, that's a lot. Just to return to Chicago to fight Jerry Lawler.
Right.
Right? It was in Chicago. Right.
Yeah. Now, it's already been pointed out. Eddie even pointed out, hey, Kerry was screwed up. Hey, he didn't look all that screwed up to me in the match. I mean, just think how good those discus punches would have been if he'd been straight. But we hear about this card. We hear about this card with hindsight.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm here to tell you, in December of 1988, the fact that this card was taking place on pay-per-view was a big damn deal. I had to go to my mother-in-law's house because I couldn't get it at my house. I went and watched this card live. Mm-hmm. And it was cool because up until then we had WWE or WWF and we had the NWA doing pay-per-views.
Right.
But this was a joint effort. Not every match was great, but there was lots of star power on it.
So how did I guess the WCCW was promoting it. That's how you knew about it?
Oh, yeah. It was all over television. I mean, it was a flop. It was a flop. I mean, there wasn't a lot of people in the crowd. It wasn't a big buy rate. But
do you think that's because it was in Chicago? Like they're not, I mean, if it would have been in Memphis or like a,
well, no, the AWA, Chicago was a good town for the AWA. I just think that we'd run our course by then. Business was down.
I got you. Just in general, right?
They were all trying to, get together. They were all trying to get together to try to, to band together to fight back a little bit.
Because when was WrestleMania 3? Was that 88 or 87? 88. Was it 88? I hate when
first WrestleMania was 85. So no, WrestleMania 3 was 87.
Okay. So that would have happened. So we would have had WrestleMania 4. So we would have had 4 WrestleManias. Okay.
Everybody's circling
yes.
AWA's circling the drain at this point.
Sure. No, I understand. Yes.
The event featured a 10-match card. We had Wendy Richter teaming with the Top Guns, and they defeated Medusa and Bad Company.
Right.
Diamond Dallas Page, which I got tickled that he was this was way before he started wrestling. He was much bigger than the team that he represented. Then we had the Samoan SWAT team with Buddy Roberts. They defeated Michael Hayes and Steve Cox. Or Steve Do It To It Cox is what Michael Hayes called him at the time.
Do it to it.
We had the World Class Light Heavyweight Championship defended. Eric Embry defeated Jeff Jarrett.
Okay.
And they made it look like Jeff got hurt.
I gotcha.
And Jeff sold it. I mean, I kind of wondered if he really got hurt. And Embry didn't want to do an interview. He wanted to go check on Jeff. I thought it was pretty good. I thought they worked really well. Sergeant Slaughter defeated Colonel De Beers. Wahoo McDaniel defeated Manny Fernandez. Ronnie Garvin defeated Greg Gagne. That was for the international television title the AWA had. Iceman King Parsons defeated Brickhouse Brown. That was a Texas heavyweight. He was defending the Texas heavyweight championship. Jimmy Valiant defeated Wayne Bloom. The Guerrero family defeated Cactus Jack with the Rock and Roll RPMs. Cactus Jack was 23 years old here. They called him Cactus Jack Manson. And it was Chavo Classic. Chavo, Mondo, and Hector.
Yeah. And I was sitting there thinking about Fatu, like, again, like he had to be very young. He just seems like he is eternal. Like he's always in wrestling somewhere, you know? Yeah. And it's like.
The Samoan SWAT team looked like monsters.
Yeah.
And you know what I would do
right
now? I mean, if I was World Wrestling Federation, I would put Jacob Fatu and Solo together with LA Knight and call them the Samoan SWAT team. And I'd even have LA Knight wearing the island garb like Buddy Roberts. But then I'd go Freebird rules, so you never knew which combination of the three. Because I'm not saying that LA Knight needs to be their manager.
Right.
But I'm just saying that why not capitalize on that Samoan SWAT team heritage?
That's very true.
And those two guys are monsters, like the original Samoan SWAT team was. Then Nina won a lingerie battle royal. I don't even remember that, so it must not have been very impressive. They say there was lots of back. The formation of the USWA they formed the USWA immediately following this event. I mean, Lawler kept the AWA belt because he didn't get paid.
Right.
I got my picture taken with Larry Zbyszko at Wrestle Reunion back in 2005. And I had the belt, the actual belt. Dave Milliken owned the belt. So I borrowed it to go get my picture taken with Zbyszko. And Zbyszko looked at the belt. He goes, "Hey, is that the belt that Lawler stole?"
You're like, wait.
So it was Eric Embry was a babyface, and this was pretty much wrestled. Him and Jeff were a babyface match.
Yeah,
it was a babyface versus babyface match. Coach Keith points out that Starrcade '88 was 2 weeks later on December 26th on a Monday night.
Okay. And that was was that pay-per-view or closed circuit Starrcade?
I was getting them on pay-per-view at this point.
Okay. I don't know.
Anyway, like I said, let's talk about back then. Meltzer gave this 3.75 out of 5 stars. Meltzer and contemporary reviewers noted that despite the chaotic buildup and Kerry Von Erich being in rough physical shape, the two veterans managed a surprisingly good dramatic fight. Let's talk about the accidental bleeding. Kerry nicked his bicep. He had his blade taped to his finger. He scratched his arm. Lawler went and attacked it.
Right.
And the announcers jumped on it. And Lawler stayed on his arm, at one point even biting his arm. And the announcers didn't point out that Lawler was biting him. But what I'm saying is they made it part of the story. It was an accident. Accidents happen.
Do you think any of that was called in the ring, as in like?
I think everything was. They didn't.
Well, no, I don't mean it like that. I mean like a change of plans, like.
Oh yeah, I'm sure Lawler. I'm sure Lawler went after his arm, said, "Hey, I got you."
Well, do you think Kerry was supposed to win?
No. I think the match.
You think it was always supposed to be him, Jerry Lawler, winning?
Yeah. I mean, this match was, and I hate when you book referee. You put the heat on the ref. But Marty Miller was going after, checking his forehead the whole time.
Right. Right.
I mean, they were telling that. I thought the match was good. Kerry, got his shine in early. Lawler was bumping like crazy for him. Then Lawler took over. Lawler had that chain, and I love when Lawler would take the chain out of his pants and put his hands behind his head and let the referee check him, and then he would do it and pop and he'd get him with the chain again. Lawler used to do that whole thing where he'd put the chain in his mouth and he'd have the ref check him. And then while the ref's checking him, Lawler would let the chain fall out of his mouth and he'd catch it behind the referee's head. Just teasing the crowd. Lawler could work that chain. Lawler with his punches, the vicious attack on Kerry's eye. But you finally got to the point that we get to the finish of this match where Kerry's got that iron claw. Lawler is out. And they stop the match because Kerry's unable to continue. And Kerry looks like there's nothing wrong with him.
Right.
I mean, he keeps telling Marty Miller all during the match, leave me alone. I'm good. Get away from me. But they booked it to look like a screw job. Like Kerry clearly won and Lawler kept the championship. And that was the formula with Flair for years. So, but over the years, this whole card's been torn apart because it was an embarrassment and a failure. And it's fashionable to kick Kerry Von Erich for being impaired. He didn't look impaired in this match, y'all. I mean, he wasn't struggling.
No. And
I'm going to tell you, this is the problem we have today, knowing what we know. We've heard the interviews and the podcasts, and we watch these through revisionist glasses. But there's a lot of us that watched it live that popped for it. We were outraged that this finish. We never considered that Kerry actually cut his own arm.
True.
I mean, this was... Go ahead. My wife saw Kerry do the interview with his daughter on his lap. He had Holly and introduced Holly. And my wife thought that was a moment. See, it was a cool moment. She'd never seen it.
Right. That was funny because I was going to say, I liked the interview before and after. I think it kind of tied a little bit into some things. I thought that was weird, only because in hindsight, he introduced Holly, but never, like, it was just weird. Like there was nothing else said about Holly. She's just sitting there.
It wasn't a good interview. I mean,
no, it wasn't.
And he tried to do he'd done this in several interviews. He'd say there's only one Mona Lisa, one Leaning Tower of Pisa, and one world heavyweight champion.
One Eiffel Tower.
T.G. Shepherd had a hit song at the time on country radio.
Uh-huh.
There's only one Mona Lisa, one Leaning Tower of Pisa, one Paris, and there's only one you. I mean, and that's Kerry was trying to steal from that song.
I gotcha. I like, though, a couple things about Jerry's interview. Did you watch the interviews?
After the match?
Before. Did you?
Yeah, I've seen it a bunch, yeah.
A couple things that I really thought was interesting, and I did like it. It talked about how all champions were invited, but they were the only two that was brave enough to come and do this match. I thought that was kind of like, again, just kind of bravado, like, we asked everybody, and none of them wanted to come. They're too scared they're going to lose. I thought that was kind of good. The other thing that I thought was
the open door policy. I mean, they actually had the open door policy.
What do you mean?
Like, there was always an open door policy at World Class. Anybody could come to World Class.
Right. But I mean, I was just saying for this pay-per-view, like making it seem bigger than what it was.
Oh, yeah.
Like, he was the one, they're brave enough to step up.
On paper, it was a good idea.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, that part was kind of cool. Like, we asked all these people and they're too scared or whatever. But then Jerry, I said, was he hinting about Kerry's foot? because he's talking in the interview about how, oh, I know people say his leg is his weakness, but I don't think it is. And I just thought that was interesting. He goes, I'm not telling you my strategy. Whoever it was that he was talking
Kerry
to.
had a motorcycle. He's fresh off the motorcycle accident. He hadn't been back that long.
Well, I know, but I was just even thinking, like, I was wondering if Jerry Lawler may have, looking back, was he, wink, wink in a way.
Nobody knew, Amy.
I thought you said he pulled his foot off.
No, I said I'm wondering. That's when the rumors started getting out. Was that Colonel De Beers had pulled Kerry's prosthetic off?
Right. Well, that's what I was saying.
I'm saying I didn't know if that was the match that we read.
Oh, I got you. So if it was, it's possible.
But we still hadn't heard any rumblings. We thought Kerry had 2 feet.
Right.
We knew that he re-injured it and he came back too soon, re-injured it, was out.
Where was
so? If Lawler said anything about Lawler saying about that's Kerry's weaknesses because he had the motorcycle wreck.
Yeah, he did talk about the motorcycle wreck. Where did Colonel De Beers? Where did he wrestle?
AWA.
He was in AWA. Okay. Yeah. But I did like how they kind of did all that stuff beforehand. I just kind of wrote that down in my little notes about how that was interesting. And then
Ref Robert Wells says, "Hey, Robert, how you doing, buddy? Me and Robert will be working together next BIW card." He goes, "That was a true story about the cut arm, according to Lawler. He says it was actually one of his favorite matches."
Interesting. I like how, though, after it was over, again, they did some speaking, an interview, and the ref and Vern Gagne, and there was other, that was like, he said that we were supposed to stop it if it was too much blood. Like the ref just kept saying, like, I was given orders to stop it, and he goes, I just did what I was supposed to do.
I got tickled that Kerry said he'd never heard of such a thing, but that was the finish of his last match in Japan.
Yeah, really. Hindsight.
A few days earlier, they'd done that same thing in Japan.
But I did like how, I think that helped anyway, at least, because you're right. There was heat on this ref, but you also had him like saying, I was told to do that, it was blah, blah, blah,
Well, they played it up. Frank Dusek played it up like the fix was in.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you're just so outraged at the time because Kerry had the claw. I mean, Lawler didn't look like he won.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, yes.
And Kerry wasn't like impaired. I mean, he was walking around, he's bleeding.
Exactly.
And that was just how I thought the match was good.
Right.
And watching it back, like I said, we just get caught up on all that. I love it. Oh, Andrew said now Brett has new material. He's the only one that knows about a screw job. but no,
yeah, definitely looks, and then everything that followed afterwards is actually probably more entertaining in a sense than
they were doing these unification
ring,
matches all around the horn.
Right. But I mean, just the fact that Jerry Lawler, apparently didn't get paid and kept the bet. Like, that's more of an interesting than.
Oh, yeah. Everybody got screwed.
Yeah.
I'm sure they lost their ass on that show.
And that was probably it, right? When did AWA probably fold up after that?
I'd have to look. They went on. I mean.
Oh, you think they went on?
Yeah, because Zbyszko was champion after that.
Well, yeah. Well, I guess if you're
your
father-in-law, so you probably, Marty Miller.
I mean, and he's right. Marty did a great job, but I mean, he did what he was supposed to do. But
exactly, yes, and he played that. I mean, all the way to the very end. Like they told him blood, and if it was too much blood, I was supposed to call it, and so it is kind of a little bit because they never had a rematch, right?
Not there.
that actually.
Oh yeah,
like,
they rematched. I could.
That was
had,
televised. That was kind of.
This was on the 13th. They had a rematch at the Sportatorium on the following Friday on the 16th.
Was it a rematch of like, he screwed me, so now I'm healed up. I got a scab now, so we're not. I mean, it was like.
It just says. I'm just looking at the results. It says AWA world title. Jerry Lawler defeats Kerry Von Erich.
So those two titles were unified?
Yes.
So there was only, what did they call it? Just the AW, like what did they call the title?
No, he just had both titles.
Oh, well, when I think unification, I mean, like, I thought they came together and they created a new, like,
they ended up breaking them back up. But
okay.
They did come up with a unified title later.
Later. That looks like the Intercontinental title. Is that just me? Like
Kerry
the one that Kerry?
Kerry fought Sid Vicious on TV the next day.
Really?
I'm looking to see. Then on January 14th, just for the world class title, Jerry Lawler defeated Kerry Von Erich by DQ in Hammond, Indiana.
Lord. Sure, he cheated. I'm sure that. Well, on
the 15th, Kerry Von Erich defeats the Super Black Ninja. You know who that is, Amy?
Where was this? Where did this take place?
Hammond, Indiana.
Oh, and then
Melrose, Illinois. I'm looking specifically for Jerry Lawler, Kerry Von Erich.
And Jerry Lawler was the heel, I'm assuming. He was the ornery one.
Well, it came back. I think it came back to being just the Lawler was a world class champion because I'm pretty sure the AWA probably stripped him.
They did.
I mean, he had the belt, but we'd have to look at the dates on that.
That's interesting. So they let him keep the WCCW belt and let him be their world.
Yeah,
what do they call it? WCCW?
They called it WCWA, but we all call it the World Class Championship Wrestling.
Okay.
So
that's interesting.
But I loved it. I
like watching the older matches and thinking about them and what we know now. And to think about when I was, what as a 10-year-old, 12-year-old, whatever, watching some of these matches in the 80s, like how much I was suckered in. You know what I'm saying? Like I watched, I don't watch wrestling at work. I listen to it. Like I just turn it on. I need noise when I'm working. And, Hulk Hogan's like getting the crap beat out of him by, I don't even know who. And it was like, or maybe it's Macho Man's getting the crap beat out of him. And then, Hogan runs down to the ring to rescue, and like the pop, and just thinking about what I know that I was doing as an 8-year-old watching that. I was high-fiving Mary and my sister. You know what I mean? It's just so funny. Like to think about everything that those people in the crowd were doing, I was doing at home. And thousands and hundreds of thousands of other people were doing it at home. I don't know. It's very nostalgic. I've really enjoyed kind of going back and watching some of these, these clips, even though I didn't watch this one particularly in real life, first time around. It's been fun.
Well, the reason we did this one, I'm gonna pull the curtain back. Terry asked me Sunday before they did their show, what night are y'all on and what are y'all doing? And I was like, I just watched this match.
Uh-huh.
I panicked.
Yeah. And since we're pulling the curtain back, I was listening to the Top 10 show, and that's when I heard what match we were going to be talking about. And I was in the middle of doing trivia.
What is our trivia today?
It is, how I love when people have birthdays.
Yeah.
And so we're doing trivia on someone whose birthday is actually next week, or no, it's Saturday, the 29th, August 29th. Do you know whose birthday is August 29th?
I have no idea.
Why, it's Mr. Stan Hansen.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
We're going to do Stan Hansen trivia. This is going to be fun.
It is. I learned a lot.
It's time for Amy's trivia. Think you have the facts? Let's play and see.
I actually think the 29th is Sunday. Monday. Yeah. I don't want to rush September, I think, but
I love
anyway.
Stan Hansen. He is such a nice man. I met him at the Southern Wrestling Hall of Fame.
I want to
years
meet
ago.
him because he's like really tall, and I think I want a hug from him. I have that.
He's such a nice man. I met him there. I met him at that Hall of Fame ceremony, and then I got to hang out with him a little bit on my 50th birthday at the hotel bar.
Did I ever tell you I got my hug from Mark Henry?
You did.
Okay. I couldn't remember if I told you or not. He gives a good hug. But how old will Stan Hansen be on his birthday this August 29th? Is he going to be 75, 77, 79, or 81? How old do you think Stan is going to be?
77.
Do you know it or you think it?
I'm guessing.
You're guessing? Anybody else want to guess?
I'm honestly surprised because I didn't think he was that old.
Really?
I thought he was early. I guess. Well, heck, I guess he's got to be I forget how old Rick is now.
I know. That's what I'm saying. You think about his contemporaries, and kind of going back between 77 and 79, but
Yeah.
77 is the correct answer.
Look at me go. Look at
I
me go.
know. You said it so definitively too. That's the reason why I was like, oh, you guessing, you know it.
I just
He's 77 when his birthday's coming up.
I've got the neatest Stan Hansen action figure.
Really?
I don't even have to go that far to get it.
I didn't even know they made that.
I'm gonna show it real quick.
Oh, cool. And he signed it. That's funny because that looks like all the pictures he takes. You know what I mean? Like
It's from Japan.
when did you, how long have you had it? Did he sign it at the,
I bought it from one of the online like High Spots or.
oh, okay.
But and then I've got like a fan that like a church fan, and it's got Stan Hansen and Bruiser Brody on one side of it, and it's Stan Hansen autographed it.
Oh, that's cool for their time in Japan. That sounds like that's a very Japanese thing to have the little fans,
It's just
right?
something different.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Stan Hansen trained with the Funk family in preparation for his wrestling debut. Did you know that's who trained him? The Funks. What year did you did?
Mm-hmm.
What year did he debut in wrestling? Did he debut in 73, 74, 75, or 76? He was training with the Funks. And what year did he debut?
Allison's going 74. T-Weave's going 74. I'm going to go 75.
You know, some of the best people I know were born in 76. Just saying. But it doesn't. Oh, go ahead.
So it was 1973. Oh,
it
man.
Was 1973. 1973 is when he debuted. That's right, me and you. In 1976, whose neck did he break during
I
a
know
match?
this one. I know this one. So I'm going to go to the chat. I'm going to let the chat get this one.
Claiming it was the enormous power of his lariat move which actually caused the injury. Was it, how do you say that name?
Tatsumi Fukunami.
Fukunami. Thank you. Dory Funk Jr., Bruno Sammartino or Antonio Inoki?
T-Weave's the first one that answered, but I think Coach Keith saying that's easy we all knew it.
Ooh, Aaron Staley's here. Yep, you're all right. It is Bruno Sammartino.
Really just miss it on purpose because he wanted to put the D on there.
Probably.
It's all about the D.
Uh-huh. But yes, you all are all correct. Bruno. So 3 years in,
Hey.
he's wrestling Bruno Sammartino. First off, let's start
Remind me
there.
to tell you, Derek, immediately after I'd posted, and I hate Dolly Parton passed away. She's
Oh, we gotta talk about that after this.
We'll talk about it after this.
All righty. During an IWGP Heavyweight Championship match, whose nose did he break with his bull rope, and whose eye did he inadvertently poke, causing it to pop out of its socket, only to have the match end in a draw? So basically, who was this opponent? That he
I know this
beat
one
the crap
too.
out of? Was it Big Van Vader, the Great Muta, Tatsumi Fujinami, Riki how do you say it? Shoshimo?
Everybody knows it was Vader.
Fine. But could you imagine he put it and Vader put his eye back in.
Popped it back in. Yeah.
That's some crazy. And it ended in a draw. That's some craziness right there.
Vader was double tough.
But you're right. That was Big Van Vader. Gosh, y'all are
You think
okay.
Do you think Big Man Tater would poke his own eye back in?
Hey, it'd be interesting to see.
You think we can get we ought to try to get Big Man Tater on the show.
We definitely need Big Man or
Big Man Tater?
Big Man Tater. We definitely need Big Man Tater. So these last two are fill in the blank. Last three are fill in the blank. Okay. What famous college did Stan Hansen attend that has other alumni like Frank Goodish, Tully Blanchard, Mercedes Solis, Ted DiBiase, the Funk Brothers, and Virgil Reynolds?
Coach Keith said he might eat his own eye.
That's so gross. So
Yeah,
basically, Bruiser Brody, Tully Blanchard, Tito Santana. Ted DiBiase,
Darren said UT.
the Funk Brothers, and Dusty Rhodes.
I wouldn't have admitted that out loud. T-Weave just realized he was playing on Van Vader. Yeah, the microwave on his head.
Terry is engrossed in soccer, so
Yeah.
That's probably why he didn't.
Everybody knows, except for Darren Staley, that it's West Texas State.
It is definitely West Texas State. Almost acting like Robindale High School, like all the greats right there.
Yeah.
Looking at the top 100 tag teams of the PWI years, I really like this poll or listing. Stan Hansen shows up on the list 4 times. His highest ranking is with Bruiser Brody. What was their ranking?
Do you know who he was listed with?
Yes. What do you mean?
Like the other teams?
The other 3? Yep, I do.
Was one of them Bobby Duncombe?
Nope.
Ted DiBiase?
Yes. So looking at the top 100 tag teams,
the highest ranking?
His highest ranking is with Bruiser Brody. He is on the list of top 100 tag teams 4 times.
Number 8?
No.
23?
It is not number 8. It is not number 23. It is in the top 10. I'll say that.
Number 5?
Mm-mm. You
7?
Go through them all. It is number 7.
Is Ole Anderson one of them?
Ole Anderson he is one of them. So let me tell you, do y'all want to try to guess who is the one person that you're missing? He was ranked 24th with Ted DiBiase. He was ranked 66th with Ole Anderson. And there's somebody that you know and love, Dave, that he was ranked 34th with.
Terry Funk.
Nope, but his name is Terry. It's not Danhausen.
Terry Bollea?
No,
Terry Taylor?
no.
Terry.
Terry Gordy.
Oh, I knew it.
It's like how many Terrys are we going to go through? Oh, that's good. I
Yep.
like those.
Those are my power towns that they actually delivered. Series 1.
Yeah. Yes, you are having a senior moment. You made me second guess. I'm like, his name is Terry, right? You made me second guess it.
I did have a senior moment
That's
because
okay.
I knew him and Terry Gordy were tag team partners.
That's so funny. All right, last question. An elderly played with his action figures.
Yeah. I'd like to say a shout out to Greg Gagne. Fuck yourself.
Oh, don't be evil now. I agree. I never.
No,
did get
no,
my
I'm out.
London
I'm
way.
out. I'm out over $500 on from Power Town. Him and Magnum both can kiss all of my ass.
I mean, yeah, I agree.
Because they all distance now. So, oh no, we just worked there. No, y'all presented yourself like y'all had ownership stake in it until it went south. So Magnum TA and Greg Gagne can kiss the innermost hairiest part of my ass for $500.
True. Yeah, I only lost 50, so
Yeah.
I definitely understand.
Because I bought them all.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I know you're right. You're right. You did. The hairiest part, I could have done without that. I'm just saying. Last question. Looking at the top 500 single wrestlers of the PWI years, which remember is 1979 to 2003, Stan Hansen shows up in the top 25. What was his ranking? He is ranked in the top 25 somewhere, top 500 single wrestlers. Where do you think he is? Aaron Staley says
Probably
15.
9th.
He is not in the top 10.
13th.
Mm-mm.
21.
No.
I mean, I could just sit here and start rattling off all the
I
numbers.
know. Well, it's between the numbers 15 and 17.
Oh, so 16.
16. He was, I think that's pretty impressive to be, again, that just kind of goes to show you, obviously his career is most famous in Japan.
Yes.
But to be on the list 4 times with 4 different tag team partners, to find yourself on the list in the top 25 as a singles partner, I mean, as a single, goes to show you just how good he really was.
Oh,
I think he kind of looks like you think that it's just mostly it was mostly unseen in this country. Very true. Like, he definitely was a brawler, obviously. He is snug, and he says it's because his poor eyesight. That's why he broke it.
yeah.
He was beating the crap out of everybody. He did go into the WWE Hall of Fame 2016, I believe it was. That's not a trivia question. That was just something I thought I'd tell you. But
he ran over the AWA belt with his tractor.
That's right. He ran over the belt.
Sent it back to Vern.
That poor belt.
I saw it. It looked run over. I've got a picture. I got a picture with Bockwinkel in the belt.
Yeah. Oh, I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it at all. But you're right. I think that but if you look, like, again, going back to Japan, when you were talking about the tournament, like every year, like he's in it, he wins it. He was huge. He was definitely his legacy was built in Japan. So And again, he'll be 77 on his birthday.
Yeah. Former
So I thought,
former NWA United States champion.
yep, definitely had singles titles just as much as, tag team. But yeah, spent a lot of time in Japan, was very, very popular in Japan and all over. So
He's
yeah,
definitely one of those wrestlers that you might not believe it's real, but you believe he's real.
100%. I could definitely see that.
I mean, when you meet him and see how nice he is, it is such a
He's a
contrast
big
from what
man.
you would expect from him.
Yeah, he's still a big man. Like
Oh, yeah.
he's 6'4", 300 pounds. Like he's still that big. He's not frail. I mean, not saying he's frail, but he looks like a big Texan, right? Like he just looks like a big Texan. Oh, so I want to do, since we kind of like being nostalgic, like I want to pull trivia about people that maybe we don't necessarily talk a lot about. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you did good on that one. I did not see Stan Hansen coming, and that is awesome.
Yes. Well, like I said, I do. I like to look at the birthdays and kind of see what's going on. If there's any big events and all that good stuff. And we do, we've done enough about Arn. He had to retire not too long, this time 30, 40 years ago. 30, anyway. Anywho, I think it was 30
This
years
is
ago.
wonderful.
We're
Big
going
time
to do.
belts.
Yes, they are. They got some great belts.
We talked about them this weekend. Doc Gracie's the new Battle Zone heavyweight champion, and he's super, super impressed with the belt that he's now wearing. Big time belts made it. They also made the Southern University band champion.
I like
The
that.
human beatbox, often imitated, never duplicated. They got theirs at big time belts.
I like the blue. It's pretty.
Yeah,
I need one of these.
I do too.
I think I do.
I think I want one with our logo on it.
Definitely. Something. I mean, I like it. I think that's kind of cute.
And he can do them better than a business card.
Yeah, really.
There's a custom based on the AWA that Russ Miller had made. Shout out.
Have you seen it? Have you held it? Like it looks huge. Like is it really that big?
That's what she said. I love this belt. The Dog Pound Championship Wrestling Junior Heavyweight Champion. Rodney Mack and Jazz trust Big Time Belts to do their belts. He's done their tag belts also. But, I mean, I just love that so much. It looks like a chain link fence, and you got that pit bull on there. The Texas flags are prominent. I love, and it's got the NWA logo because Dog Pound Championship Wrestling is one of the two NWA territories in Texas.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
The other one's TWF in Forney, Texas, where this Saturday night, Bam Bam Malone will be challenging Thrillbilly Silas Mason for the NWA World Championship.
Really? Oh,
yes.
Way to go,
Bam
Bam
Bam's
Bam.
got a title shot. I'm going to be in Texas this weekend. If my kid's got something going on Saturday night, I may grab my grandson and head to Forney and watch that.
You definitely should. Hi, Mark.
Hey, Mark. Big Time Belts, Facebook.com. High quality, low prices, and we will thank him for sponsoring our pod. Also, here on Markout Moments, we have Drunken Pop. I think they just did August of 2020, and they all wore COVID masks, which was kind of funny. The TNA Top 10. They did the 10 worst restaurants, and I got to be honest. Their voters they completely screwed the pooch on this one. There's no way that Jack in the Box is the worst restaurant.
Well, I know Allison and Terry said both. They put that as number one.
Oh, I put Captain D's as my number one.
How do you feel about Taco Bell? That's a huge.
I love Taco Bell.
That's a huge controversy, as you know.
Hey, when have you get? When have you not got diarrhea from Taco Bell? It ain't
Well,
nothing new.
it's not. Now, listen, I will say this. I don't eat Taco Bell because I have a Taco John's and I
Oh.
would prefer to go there. So it's not, so I stay out of the conversation.
Yeah,
But
Taco Bell don't belong in the worst list. Neither does Jack in the Box. I mean, their potato wedges are good. Their egg rolls are good.
egg rolls,
They do egg rolls. They got all these appetizers.
I've never eaten at a Jack in the Box,
But
honestly.
their tacos, might as well call them crack in the box because those things are addictive. They used to be 2 for $1. And I mean, I used to could not drive past a Jack in the Box when I lived in Texas and not stop and get, four tacos. I don't even know what's in them. Could be kangaroo. I don't know. I just know that tasty little fuckers are good.
Kangaroos, I guess that's why there's no kangaroos in Texas. They're all in Jack in the Box.
Could be.
deals.
I don't know. I'm just saying I love me some Jack in the Box. And
Well, I go ahead. I think I know what the topic is going to be for this week, so you'll get to vote.
yeah,
for that.
we're going the other way, the best fast food. But I got a $9 Lux box the other day from Taco Bell, and it was really good.
Again, I have nothing against Taco Bell. I like Taco John's, and so that's where
Yeah, I'm
you
sure
know,
that. Hey,
so
they had Del Taco on the list, and Del Taco is incredible. Del Taco had a steak burrito before anybody else.
is that mainly in Texas? Was that the one that was mainly in Texas?
Del Taco was a California concept. We had
Oh.
them in Texas. We had them in Texas when I was in high school, and they kind of went away. And I ate at one probably 2 years ago here in Mississippi, like way the hell out in the boondocks. Like I told, yeah, like out up towards Philadelphia. And I told Stephanie, I said, let's go to Del Taco because I ain't ate there since I was a kid, and it didn't disappoint.
Interesting. I've never eaten there either.
But I mean, they used to do steak way before anybody else.
Interesting. Well, I cannot wait to see how this swings and everybody goes, with if the same ones on the worst show up on the best, like the top 10. That'll be interesting. I like Burger King. I like all food, really. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Hey, Mark's in the chat. What do you got coming up on Spanning the Globe this week, Mark?
Ooh, yeah. Oh, yes. And they got football.
Oh yeah, football's back. So we got I thought I had a slide on footballers, but
Footballers are back. And then, of course, Terry and Andrew taught football. I learned so much listening to all of them. I know my knowledge about football gets a little bit better every time because they know names, like they know coordinators, they know everything. And so you get a good lesson, especially if you're listening to
tomorrow night they'll be going their top 5 mid-card belts and the champions that held them.
Oh, interesting.
Hey, college football's dumpster fire right now.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, I kind of think once you go pro, you shouldn't be able to come back. But I'm also like, I don't even care if the people that play college football actually go to college. Sign free agents, compete with the NFL, and put them out of business.
Mm-hmm. That's going to be interesting. I saw where like the SEC and is it the Big Ten, like they're not going to allow that, like for a person that went pro to come back.
Yeah.
So, I mean, do you think all the conferences will do that? Like, is it going to be something like that? Or is it all in court and we'll just never know?
Oh, yeah, we don't know. But I just know that I'm ready for college football. I'll be pulling for Oklahoma. I'll be pulling for Alabama. I'll be pulling for whoever plays LSU.
Oh, yay. Thank you, Andrew. But I tell you what, though, which is really funny because my dad's an alumni of LSU. And so they've gone and they're going to one of the games. I don't remember which one, but it's kind of funny because you're right. They are a lightning rod if they are anything.
Yeah, I didn't like them before Lane got there, and then I mean,
it'll definitely.
But with Lane there, I like them even less.
I bet. Oh, LSU abstained from the vote. Oh, of course
Yeah, they did.
Of course. But that'll be interesting to see. Like you said, it is a dumpster fire, and if there's nothing else, we all like a good train wreck to look at, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we all like watching the train wrecks.
I'd like to see Lane have a train wreck.
But I'm kind of like you, like, when is it going to stop? Like, if you went pro, I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't think you come back and play.
Hey, they're
Like,
all pros, but they're all pros now.
well, that's true. You know, if you're getting paid $3 million. But then it goes back to, you know, I get it why they should
Hey,
be
if Tom Brady's got a year left of eligibility, let him come back.
if he wants to go play for his alma mater, whatever, that's funny. But, you know, I think it's all of it's very interesting. You know what I mean? You're right, Mark, though. I mean, it's just crazy. But, I mean, is it fair for
I got
those
my
kids?
fingers crossed.
Mhm.
It came to my attention that a billionaire went to a trailer park to pay $140 for a prostitute this week. I got my fingers crossed that Lane will screw up like that too.
Lord. Well,
I mean, I just don't like him at all. I wish him the worst.
tell me, was not picking up on that. I'm really glad you spelled that out for me because I was not picking up on that at all.
Yeah.
But I just think
he can't finish. He don't finish.
That's what she said.
Yeah, probably. I mean, he dropped his 25-year-old girlfriend, went back to his wife.
Ooh, and she took him back. She gonna get some of that LSU money.
Yeah.
I don't blame her for that. But you know, is it fair for these players to be playing and the schools making hundreds of millions of dollars off of them?
Hey,
You know,
I don't
know.
care that they're getting paid. And like I said, if they just made it a professional league and put the NFL out of business, I'd be happy.
Oh no, kick Darren out. He just dispels the good name of Dolly Parton. We can't have him in this chat.
Well, I mean, it's just sad that she passed away at the age of 80. She's genuinely probably one of the best people that ever lived.
I saw a meme and I shared it on Facebook, and it says that the apocalypse is upon us because the only person that everyone absolutely loved could agree on that they absolutely loved has now died. We don't have anybody. Coach. But I loved
Dolly Parton. When I was in high school, I had a Dolly Parton poster on the wall. I had a Dolly Parton trash can.
Well, I will say this, as being part of a school system, preschool, her imagination library is a phenomenal vision of hers, which is her dad could not read, and she wanted to make sure that children learned how to read. And so if you signed up, anywhere between the ages 0 to 5, your child got a new book every month in the mail for free. And it's a wonderful program. The family asked in lieu of flowers or any other kind of contributions like that for Dolly that you make donations to your imagination library. And I would say if anybody wanted to do that out there, it is a wonderful cause that she championed, and she championed so much more that we don't even know about. Probably, like, there were lots and lots of bands that she bought uniforms and things like that they needed. There was partnered with kids from her area that if you graduated from high school, you got so much money. And doing things behind the scenes, doing good things behind the scenes to make things better for people. I mean, I really do think if Dolly would have ran for president, she would have won in a landslide.
But she didn't want
everybody would have. But I'm just saying.
Yeah, but I mean, Dolly was an entertainer.
Yes.
And humble. I mean, like, she didn't want to go in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Right.
But they insisted, so she went and recorded a rock and roll album.
But I definitely think that she's universally loved. And for the good things. And again, the good attitude, the good things that she always said about people and did. Like I said, you're right.
Well,
She's
let's
a legend. I'm sorry. She's a legend.
This week let's all try to be more like Dolly and just be excellent to people.
Not just this week. Let's just make that a model for our life, right?
Yeah, we could, except for Lane Kiffin. There is a line. And we'll cross it again next week on Talking Rasslin with Pondwater and Amy. Good night, everybody.
Bye-bye.